first competition full of so much adrenaline, JCB Racing, where our 8 superstars were seeded into a bracket earlier today by a random draw. We start out with 8, then we get down to 4 semifinalists, but out of those 4, we're looking for those fastest 2 that want those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here this afternoon. So Rip City, who's ready to rip it with JCB Racing?
Coming up first, our leading lady all the way from Sarasota, Florida. Please help me welcome Angelina Knock, Megalodon. And her opponent from Williamsport, Maryland, it's Matt Cody, Grave Digger. First matchup right out of the gate, and both Monster Jam drivers will be heading on up to the starting line. They're looking at the amber light. So far we have 2. We need all 4 to turn amber in order to kick it off. Looks like we've got 3. Waiting on the 4th. Here we go. Let's go racing! Your winner is Grave Digger. Coming up next, all the way from Lafayette, Louisiana, make some noise for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Racing against the man from Cadillac, Michigan, give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. This is the 12th meeting between both of these Monster Jam drivers right now, with Monster Mutt Dalmatian at 7 and 4. Who will take home the next win? Your winner is Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now making the gap between them 8 and 4, doubling the win so far this season against Jurassic Attack. One more time for Blake Granger. Third matchup of the JCB Racing competition. He's competing right here in his home state. Make some noise for Matt Doomer from Gales Creek, Oregon, El Toro Loco. And he's racing against another rookie on the series from Huntington, West Virginia. Make some noise for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. First time they're competing right here, 2 rookies at the same time. We haven't seen it this season, but let's see who takes home the first win. Your winner is El Toro Loco. Take a look up at the bracket right now. So far, we have 3 semifinalists, which means the fastest 3 thus far have now moved on. We've got our final matchup coming out in just a moment. We'll see who the 4th fastest driver of the afternoon will be. put your hands together for the man from Rockport, Texas, Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Racing against that apex predator from Oak Harbor, Washington, it's Carson Williams, Thunder Roris. These two have been at it for quite some time. 8th meeting this afternoon so far with Earthshaker at 6-1. Can Thunder Roris beat him, or will Earthshaker continue to take him down? Your winner is Earthshaker. Once again, now between those two drivers, Earthshaker is now at 7-1 against Thunder Roris. He is moving on to the semifinals. Take a look up at the JCB Racing competition bracket thus far. So far, the fastest four have moved on to the semifinal round. First up, Megalodon versus Gravedigger, with Gravedigger sliding into the victory. Second matchup between Jurassic Attack and Masuma Dalmatian, with Masuma Dalmatian moving on into the semifinals. We saw Velociraptor and El Toro Loco go neck and neck, two rookies on the series. And now this is the first time we're seeing Matt Doomer and El Toro Loco in the semifinals. Last but not least, a little bit of a mix-up in the competition. Earthshaker versus Thunder Roris. Once again, Thunder Roris was not the winner because he did impede Earthshaker's race pass, and therefore Earthshaker is moving on.
Portland, we've made it to the semifinal round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 4. But out of those 4, we're looking for those fastest 2 that'll battle it out for 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here this afternoon. So Rip City, who's ready to rip us some more with JCB Racing?
First semifinal race, we've got Masuma Dalmatian versus Gravedigger. 16th time this season. These Monster Jam drivers have been going at it for 9 weeks so far. Masuma Dalmatian is at 13-2 right now against Gravedigger. Can Gravedigger beat him, or will he continue to deny him? We've got one finalist. We need one more. Final matchup of the semifinal round. Please make some noise for El Toro Loco versus Earthshaker. First time this season, Matt Doomer is competing against Alex Barden. Excited to see who will take home that first win. One rookie, one vet. Here we go at the top of racing. Hang on a second, Monster Jam fans. Keep your eyes on our staging lights. Both of these Monster Jam drivers have to reset at the starting line. They must wait to see all 4 amber lights. And I've just gotten word from our officials there's been a lighting issue. Therefore, Earthshaker will make his way back around the track to start off at the starting line, and El Toro Loco will do the same. Once they are staged, we'll kick off the final matchup of the semifinals.
Rip City, welcome to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars and now we're down to the fastest 2. But out of those fastest 2, who's fast enough to get those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here this afternoon? Well, Rip City, who's ready to meet your racing final contenders?
Coming up first, that puppy dogs from the South, Lafayette, Louisiana, Blake Granger, Monster, my Dalmatian. And we've got his opponent, Alex Barden, in Earthshaker. This is now the 14th meeting between both of these drivers with Monster, my Dalmatian at 9 and 4. Will the gap tighten or will Monster Mutt continue to go? JCB Racing winner is Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Right there, Blake Granger is taking home the first 8 points of the competitions this afternoon. There you see his victory up on the pod in a popper. This is now Blake Granger's 14th JCB Racing win so far this season on Arena Championship Series West. It also puts him at a total so far of 23 competition wins across the board. We started off the competition and he had a 76.39 race win percentage. And now that percentage has increased. Once again, it's no secret how talented he is. And now he has just added another 8 points. So far now, 628 points, totaling the series. One more time, Blake Granger.
Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, getting those first 8 points. Very important start.
100%, man. We've been struggling in racing the last few weeks, and to finally take the win last night, and again here today, it feels good, man. You know, you kind of get in a slump and you're overthinking things, you're trying too hard, you're giving it too much throttle, you're spinning out. It's crazy, the feeling you have behind this 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. You're only 50% in control. That Monster Jam truck's in the other 50%, and you're just along for the ride.
Now, coming up, two-wheel skills. Are you taking us for a ride?
Man, I plan on it, but you gotta be a little honest, man. I damaged my transmission last night. And the more, that's why I just tried that little stunt just now. The more I put the truck into reverse, there's a gap between first and reverse. So reverse is not there instantly. It takes a few seconds, which is gonna make it way harder on me. But you know what? I love a good challenge. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep fighting, and we're gonna have fun right here in Portland, Oregon, with all you beautiful Monster Jam fans. I'm having a good time. And you know what? Judgeszone.com. I need your help, baby, because I'm going to try my hardest to make this truck work. It goes forward really good, but reverse ain't one to work right now. And to have two-wheel skills, you got to have reverse. So take that into consideration. I'm going to try my best, and I'll make something crazy happen. I promise you that. But hey, we're just getting started. Thank you guys for coming out and seeing us, spending your Sunday fun day with us right here at Monster Jam. And I got one question for you. I told you at pit party, and I want to hear it. Where my dogs at?
Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
The shark getting risky on it in the track. It's Angelina Knock, Megalodon. That's right, Rip City. It is your time to shine. We're going to need your help to see what the score is for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. So scan that QR code and head on over to judgeszone.com. You will enter the code POR and click the yellow submit button. When you see that BKT tire on your screen, slide it up or down to the number of your choosing, and we'll accumulate your scores into the number that will be awarded to Angelina.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. There she is, excited about that last run. And keep in mind that you, the fans, alongside our expert judge, do make sure you have it in your hands, full control of crowning that overall event champion. The score for Megalodon is, great first score right out of the gate, 6.482. That is your score to beat. Coming up next, they call him Timmy Two-Wheel, and you're about to see why. Please help me welcome back to the track, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Come on, Rip City, we can do better than that. Let's show them some love. Waving those dino hands to you fans. Make sure you wave back. That first maneuver right there was a little bit of a combo. We saw him smoothly throw that dinosaur into a stoppie on those front two BKT tires, and then he moonwalked that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck back. Tim Hall Jr. still has one more attempt remaining.
Let's make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! Now remember, Portland, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in, so scan the QR code on the video board.
Tim, take a look right now up there at yourself. You tossed that steering wheel out of the window, almost threw it right on the horn of that dinosaur. Monster Jam fans, I don't think you know how difficult it is not only to get a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck on its front nose, but to keep it controlled, tail in the air, and still manage to use one hand to remove the steering wheel and toss it out of the window. It's no feat for Tim Hall Jr., but was it enough to impress you? Scores are locked at judgeszone.com, and the score for Jurassic Attack is 9.028. We've got a new leader, and that is your score to beat, Rip City. Give it up one more time for Tim Hall Jr. We're keeping it with the dinosaur family, coming on back to show you how it's done. Give it up for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. first attempt from Cliff Turner was a popper up onto the pod. He glided forward in a little bit of a nose wheelie combination and then landed perfectly on all 4 BKT tires. He still has one more attempt left.
Trying to get tricky with it on only 2 BKT tires, it's Cliff Turner, Velociraptor. Scoring is now open, Portland. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
You know, I've got to hand it to Cliff Turner in his rookie season on a series. That right there, what you just saw, was going to be a popper attempt. One of the hardest parts of the pod to attempt it. As someone who's out on the road for the first time, he's going for moves that even veteran drivers have not attempted. We saw a great popper onto the pod the first attempt. Let's head on over to judgeszone.com to see what you gave him. 5.826, enough for third place. Make some noise one more time for Velociraptor. The man with the plan every time he hits the track. Please help me welcome back Carson Williams, Thunder Roaris. Looks like Carson Williams did not come to play a little friendly competition with his fellow competitor.
The Apex Predator ready to take a chop out of the competition. Make some noise for Carson Williams, Thunder Roaris. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in.
And don't forget to take a look at the second attempt right here. We saw a popper with a little bit of pogo action from that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. Carson Williams does not disappoint. And there you see from another angle, a little bit of nose wheelie action and then a little bit of a moonwalk at the very end of that run. We saw him balance for just about 20 seconds on those front 2 BKT tires. There you see some disco moves. He's proud of that run. Current score to beat belongs to Jurassic Attack with a 9.028. And the score for Thunder Roaris is enough for second place. Still a great score, showing off his consistency. 7.707. One more time for Carson Williams. And Monster Jam fans, our next competitor has something to say. He still has one more attempt left.
Begging for bones, it's Blake Granger, Monster My Dalmatian. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to lock your scores in now.
Let's talk for a second about Blake Granger. Now, usually he goes for combination attempts, and I think that first attempt is what he was gunning for. However, he does not have reverse right now, so he went for something he doesn't usually do, taking it old school with the biggest air we've seen all afternoon, a sky wheelie into some back pogo action on that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck, flips it on the front too as he glides in a nose wheelie down and manages to land that puppy dog on all four BKT tires. Smart move, Blake, smart move. But was it enough to impress the judges out here in the stands? Score to beat currently belongs to Jurassic Attack with a 9.028. And the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is enough for second place, not bad. 8.926. Make some noise one more time for Blake Granger. We're gonna keep this competition rolling right along. Coming back to the track is the man from Rockport, Texas, Alex Barden, everybody. Earth Shaker. Complete stop right there from Earthshaker. Straight up chilling on the nose of that dump truck. Monster Jam fans, first attempt down. Alex Barden still has one more attempt remaining. balances effortlessly, not once, but twice.
Put your hands together for Alex Barnett, Earthshaker. Rip City, you know what to do. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Earthshaker.
I mean, Monster Jam fans, I've got to say, I'm very proud of Alex Barden. He's one of the fastest in the sport, and he has been coming out here every single event and trying to push even further in skills to take home a win. And there you see him. Threw it down in that Monster Jam truck, and his hair still looks great on camera. Alex Barden really showed out with 2 poppers up onto the pod. Right now, the current score to beat belongs to Monster Dalmatian with an 8.926. And the score for Earthshaker is 9.036. Highest score we've seen all season from that dump truck. That is your new leader and your score to beat. Looks like he's coming back for all of you Portland fans. This is his home state. He's celebrating 25 years of that crazy bull. Get loud for Matt Doomer, Toro Loco. Quite literally chasing Earthshaker, blowing smoke at his fellow competitor to get him off the track. Matt Doomer wants to show up and show out for all of his fans here in his home state of Oregon.
Performance there. Make some noise for Matt Doomer and Toro Loco. The crazy bull leaving it all out on the track. It's time to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Check him out, Matt Doomer, you're on camera. Smile big for these Oregon fans. Like I said, he's excited to compete for the first time in his career in his home state. We got to run it back up there on the video board. We saw a combination from him, and I love seeing Monster Jam drivers come out here with triple threat combinations, on the nose, blowing smoke, backwards action, and then a sky wheelie to top it off at the end. But was it enough to shake down Earthshaker? Let's see what you gave him at judgeszone.com. Enough for fourth, still a great score, 8.769. Make some noise one more time for Toro Loco. We have our final competitor of the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, all the way from Williamsport, Maryland, behind the wheel of the black and green wrecking machine. Let me hear you stomp your feet, Motor Center. Please help me welcome Matt Cody, piloting Grave Digger.
digging graves and taking names, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger! Rip City, you know what to do. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for the black and green wrecking machine, Gravedigger.
I've got to give Matt Cody his props one more time for not only one but two successful attempts during the two-wheel skills challenge. There you see it, he goes from his front two to all four, landing perfectly at the very end. But that first attempt on that left front BKT tire, as he was coming down the pod to make sure he landed, he's hoping for a high score. Right now, your score to beat is with Earthshaker at a 9.036. And the score for Gravedigger is 8.872, which means for the first time this season, your two-wheel skills challenge winner, Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Alex is coming out of the tunnel right now. I said it all weekend. He is one of the fastest in the sport, over a 70% race win percentage. But now he just showed you fans how much hard work and dedication pays off. And he showed you some of the coolest, rock solid technical skills we've seen all afternoon. Check out that big smile. I'm proud of you, Alex. Congratulations again. Monster Jam fans, he's running up to the pod. We'll have the opportunity to hear from him. He wants you to get loud one more time for Earthshaker.
Alex Barden, Earthshaker, freeze frame. That's what I call that thing of beauty. How did you keep that balance?
You know, it's tough. Anytime you can stop a 12,000-pound, 1,500 horsepower Monster Jam truck on the front two tires and stay in one place and hold it for 20 seconds. That is what the skills competition is all about. There's a lot of, shifting going around in the cab, reverse to first to get it to sit right there. Man, this is my first skills win of the year, and this is awesome. This is only my second skills win overall in my 3-year career here with Monster Jam. It's hard to win out here with these guys and girls at Monster Jam. The best of the best come out here to compete. Anytime you can put yourself on top of the pod, man, that means something. Portland, thank you so much for being on my side, man, and voting for me. I love every single one of you, man. Thank you so much!
Alex Barden, Earthshaker.
Freestyle motocross team, Taylor Edens, Cody McDonough, Robert Haslam, and Jared LaRue.
That is right, Portland, it's time for Freestyle Motocross! These four incredible superstars are going to take to the skies and give you more warm-up laps, getting ready for that best trick competition. You only have one rule when it comes to Freestyle Motocross. The louder you get, the higher they fly! So Portland, let's get ready to meet each one of our superstars. First up to the ramp, make some noise, Taylor Edens! Up next, make some noise, Cody McDonough! Our third rider to the ramp, make some noise, Robert Haslam! And last but not least, Jared LaRue! What do you say, Rip City? Make some noise for Freestyle Motocross! Very nice, incredible rip from Cody McDonough. You got a switchblade there from Jared LaRue. Come on, Rip City, make some noise! Cliffhanger from Taylor Edens. It's a nice heart attack there from Cody McDonough. We like to call that one a drop kick by Robert Haslam. Double-handed seat grab from Jared LaRue. Portland, they got one more round to go. Make some noise! That was very, very nice. All the fellas are coming up to the pod. You guys all good, all warmed up? So Portland, do you want some more? Well, you're in luck, because it's time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross. These 4 superstars are going to take to the skies and fly from one side of the motor center to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're going to need your help to determine who's going to win that best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com, locking in your scores for each one of our superstars. So Rip City, who's ready to rip it with the best trick competition?
Monster Jam fans, first up all the way from Marietta, California, give it up for Taylor Eddins. This gentleman is on a Yamaha 450. It's his 3rd season competing with Monster Jam. He started off racing and now he's excited to be freestyling. Let's see what he does for us today.
Let's make some noise for Taylor Eddins! Kicking off the best trick competition with an incredible trick. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores for him now.
First one out of the gate. You know, Taylor Eddins each time has been impressing me because every time he shoots for something even bigger and better, we saw him on a bit of a sagittal plane with a picture-perfect, parallel precision. A little alliteration for you all. Taylor Eddins throwing it down in that last jump. Scores are now locked, and the score for Taylor Eddins is 8.758. That is your score to beat. All right, Monster Jam fans, we're going to keep things rolling along. Please give a warm welcome to the man from Ravensdale, Washington, Cody McDonough. He's the only rider on an electric Stark Bark. That's a fully electric bike. He's been riding since he was 2 years old, and now he's riding freestyle for the 6th season in a row.
Let's make some noise for Cody McDonough! Pulling off an incredible backflip. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores for him now.
I gotta say, I saw Cody shake his head at the end of that run, but Cody, that right there is a new trick in my book, a twisted flip. That right there was a backflip, but a little bit of twist in your sternum, showing off those shoulders. Great job, Cody McDonough, but was it enough to place you above Taylor Eddins? Scores are locked. The score to beat is 8.758. And the score for Cody McDonough is enough for 2nd place, 8.555. Score to beat still belongs to Taylor Eddins. Coming up next from Orting, Washington, make some noise for Robert Haslam. He's on a Honda CRF 450. He's been riding with Monster Jam Pro for the last 19 years. He's gone overseas, all over the world, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and more. And he's excited to be here in Portland once again.
Put your hands together for Robert Haslam! Scoring is now open with that incredible drop kick, as we like to call it. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores for him now.
I mean, take a look at the replay. Robert Haslam has been doing exceptionally well each time he does the best trick competition. There you see it again, completely tossing himself over the handlebars of his bike. scores are locked at judgeszone.com. The score for Robert Haslam is so close, enough for second place, 8.584. Score to beat still belongs to Taylor Eddins. Last but certainly not least, put your hands together for the man from Phoenix, Arizona. It's Jared LaRue. He's been riding with Monster Jam Pro for the last 11 years. And he's one of our biggest and baddest international riders, having been to 6 out of the 7 continents around the world on that Kawasaki 450.
Let's make some noise for Jared LaRue. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. Head on over there and lock your score for Jared LaRue now.
We see Jared LaRue come out here each and every time. He tried something a little different, backflip, and then tossed that right leg over the back seat of his bike. But was that impressive enough for you all at judgeszone.com? Currently, your score to beat is an 8.758 with Taylor Eddins. And the score for Jared LaRue is 8.757, which means for the first time all season, your best trick competition winner is Taylor Eddins by .001.
But Rip City, we're not done yet. Do you want some more? Well, you're in luck, because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross. They're going to be flying through the Moto Center from one side to the other in a single file train formation. And you all know the rule. The louder you get, the higher they fly. Here we go! Now, Rip City, I want you guys to be so loud that you blow the roof off of the Motor Center as soon as you see them hit that ramp. I want all of Oregon to hear you. Get ready. Rip City, blow the roof off. Let all of Oregon hear you. All right, Rip City, I want you to say it with me. One more time. One more time. Let them hear you. You know what? You guys have been so amazing. Such an incredible group. They heard you one more time.
Give it up one last time for our FMX team. Taylor Eddins, Cody McDonough, Robert Haslam, and Jared LaRue.
Rip City, make some noise for Taylor Eddins! And now, Taylor, we definitely got to see that gorgeous face of yours. And I just want to know, you've been on this series since the beginning. You've been seeing your comrades winning the best trick competition. Your moment has finally come. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, these are definitely far and few in between, so it's cool to be up here and talking to you and being in front of everybody out here in Oregon. So, yeah, thank you guys for putting me up on top. So, yeah, I'm stoked right now.
And what made you decide the trick that you went with? Because apparently it was worthy enough for that win.
Yeah, so I've been doing different tricks all weekend. The setup kind of changes every now and then, and today we had something a little different, so I pulled out a different trick, and it ended up working out. So.
And it's definitely one of the cooler ones, because to see you really get that vertical was absolutely amazing. Let's give it up one more time for our best trick competition winner, Taylor Adams! We have reached the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Let's make some noise for Cliff Turner, Velociraptor! Scoring is now open for our first dyno of the evening. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Monster Jam fans, right out of the gate, Cliff Turner in his rookie season, laying it down one more time for the final event right here in Portland, Oregon. It's the first time he's been on a series at Monster Jam, and all he's been saying is he's been having a great time. Warm welcomes from all of you fans. Really made his day at the pit party earlier this afternoon. There you see him, proud, happy to wave to you all. The score for Velociraptor is 6.526. That is your score to beat. Monster Jam fans, I'm joined at the desk by Noah and Jordan, and they are so excited for the next competitor that's about to come out on the track. Take it away.
Rip City, help me introduce my boy, my best friend, Matt Doomer and El Toro Loco!
Hang on a second, Monster Jam fans. Clock is paused right there up on the video board. And it looks like scores are open. Make some noise for Matt Doomer, El Toro Loco. Take a look right there. Matt Doomer really threw it down. In its 25th season, he is able to say he is the only rookie driver in Monster Jam to be behind the wheel of that Crazy Bull fan favorite. Look at that smile. He's proud. Look at his friends up at the desk. So proud of you, Matt Doomer, coming out here and giving these other competitors a run for their money. Scores are locked right now at judgeszone.com. And the score for El Toro Loco is 8.222. That is your new leader and score to beat.
Now I'm standing by with a new friend of mine. How cool was that amazing run?
That was the best.
I know, right? And while we're waiting, we're gonna play the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle. How it works is we're gonna put a trophy up on the board, 3 helmets, we're gonna cover up the trophy, we're gonna mix it up, you tell me where that trophy is. Keep your eyes on the prize! Get ready! It's St. Jude Helmet Shuffle! Did you guys catch that? Keep your eye on it! Oh boy, all right. I'm hearing a lot of different numbers. Where do you think it is? Is it number 1, 2, or 3?
I'm gonna guess 2.
He guesses 2. I think Portland's with you on that one. Let's see if you got it right. It's not under number 3. It's not under number 1. Good job. It's under number 2. And for getting it right, I'm giving you this Megalodon plushie. You like it?
Yes, thank you.
You are so welcome. Are you ready for some more action?
Yes.
You know what? Me too. Stick around because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Heads up, Monster Jam fans. I said it before, I'll say it again. Our goal for the season was $45,000 for St. Jude. And I want to tell you that thanks to you, we have escalated past our goal at over $46,000 raised for the children of St. Jude. Keep them coming. Scan the QR code on the video board because we will go ahead and announce our St. Jude ambassador in a moment. But we got Earthshaker out on the track, so give it up, Rip City, one more time. Alex Barden.
Leaving it all out on the track for you, Portland. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Look up at the Super Glue to the action replay. First jump out of the gate, and he lands up to the side of that Monster Monster Jam truck in a bit of a sidewall bicycle, saves it just to be able to attempt for the first time this season a backflip. He went for the 8-pack right there. There you see it, but it was a little bit too much under rotation to be able to get that Monster Jam truck all the way around and land on all 4 BKT tires. Nevertheless, he qualifies for a score at judgeszone.com. Hats off to him for attempting and coming out here and risking it all in the final event here in Portland. Scores are locked, and the score for Earthshaker is still a great score, 8.215, enough for second place. One more time for Alex Barton. Coming up next, our leading lady from Sarasota, Florida. She's coming back out to take a bite out of the track. Please give a special warm welcome once again to Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Keep in mind, Monster Jam fans, the scores lie in your hands. Head on over to judgeszone.com. You want to look for creativity, all use of the ramps, wow factors, combinations, and any technical moves for each one of these superstars. Every single time each run ends, you want to make sure you get that score in at judgeszone.com right away. You only have 20 seconds on the clock, so get those phones ready now, Monster Jam fans. And if you're having a good time here, you'll have an even better time at World Finals. MonsterJam.com for tickets, July 4th weekend. Rack 'em up, Monster Jam, rack 'em up. Angelina wants to see those shark arms in the air. Show 'em those shark arms, Rip City.
Put your fins together for Angelina Knock, Megalodon! Scoring is now open for the leading lady of Championship Series West. Head over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
I know she's probably a little bummed that she didn't get to complete that full freestyle run, but what a way to start things off right out of the gate. There you see it right there. Couldn't quite save the shark as she tumbled over on the side of that Monster Jam truck, but nevertheless, check out that big air. First one, right before that, showed off just how big Monster Jam gets right here. Angelina is one of the biggest and brightest stars in the sport. There she is on all fours again. Let's show her some love, Rip City. Scores are locked right now at judgeszone.com, and the score for Megalodon is enough for fourth place, 6.431. One more time for Angelina Knock. Take a look at the video board. We're going to see so far which Monster Jam fans are at the top. We've seen El Toro Loco. He's holding down that top spot with 8.222. And the only other driver to have crossed that 8-point threshold was Earthshaker, who is currently leading the overall event standings this afternoon for the first time in a while. Velociraptor and Megalodon back-to-back with 6.526 and 6.431. But it's time to keep things rolling along. From Williamsport, Maryland, our 2024 Arena West Champion. Please help me welcome Matt Cody, Grave Digger. Looks like he's lining up for that Morgan & Morgan backflip. And he does it!
With 1 foot in the gas and 1 in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Grave Digger! Scoring is now open, Rip City. Head on over to judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds to lock those scores in now.
If you're in my section, I'm sure you all just saw me just about lose my mind. Matt Cody has demonstrated time and time again why he has earned a seat behind the wheel of one of the longest running Monster Jam trucks in history. You saw him hit that Morgan & Morgan backflip, landed perfectly, backs up, glides all the way around and saves it with a bicycle, but lands on the side of that Monster Jam truck. Right now, your score to beat belongs to Earthshaker with an 8.215. And the score for Grave Digger is 9.350. New leader, new score to beat. Keep your eyes on the replay. Right there, hits the Morgan & Morgan backflip, perfect rotation in all 4 BKT tires, lands on the back end, slides back on just 3, and there you see it, hits a bicycle, inducing a rollover, saves the rollover with 1 tire, and flips it to the other side. He tries to save it once again, but unfortunately his Monster Jam truck shut off. Nevertheless, he's still in the lead now. Monster Jam fans, one more time for Matt Cody.
In section 227 with some very special Monster Jam fans. They're going to tell us who's coming up next in freestyle.
Carson Williams and Thunder Roaris.
That's right, Carson Williams, Thunder Roaris. your scores in now.
You know, that introduction from Carson's family really amped him up. He kicked it old school with some revolutions of donuts to finalize a great run during freestyle. You never know what Carson is going to do when he comes out here. He's big and bad. He's our apex predator. One of the newest on a series here at Monster Jam, representing Team Throttle Monster. But was it enough? Currently, your score to beat belongs to Gravedigger. And the score for Thunder Roris is... enough for second place, 8.702. One more time for Carson Williams. Rip City! I want to see the vibes. I've been seeing a lot of carnage and destruction out here, but if you're having a good time, let me hear ya. That's right, Tim Hall Jr. is ready to come out and rip up the city even more. Give it up for Jurassic Attack.
Putting a staple at the end of his run, make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! Rip City, you know what to do. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
I thought Tim Hall Jr. was going to kiss tires with El Toro Loco parked over there on the side. Dinosaurs versus bulls is what you love to see here only at Monster Jam. Tim Hall Jr. has demonstrated how technically skilled he is. It's no secret that he's one of the biggest and baddest in the business. But we're in freestyle. Scores are locked, and it's up to you, Monster Jam fans. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.424. Enough for third place. One more time for Tim Hall Jr. Our final competitor, the World Finals reigning freestyle champion, make some noise for Blake Granger, Monster Dalmatian.
this is why he is your reigning World Finals Freestyle Champion, Blake Granger, Monster My Dalmatian. Rip City for the final time this afternoon and weekend. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Blake, how in the world did you get your helmet off that fast? He didn't even take a breath, Monster Jam fans, because you, the fans, matter most to him. He's already leading the series. He's been throwing it down each and every week, and I've got to correct myself. So far, he has a total of 37 competition wins. Can he take home another one? Right now, your score to beat belongs to Gravedigger with the 9.350. And the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 9.400, which means once again your freestyle and overall event champion, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger just keeps increasing his total points advantage. So far, the only driver, once again, to have crossed that 600-point threshold. Now, his overall event championships have gone up to 22 total. Competition wins, now 38. We'll talk to our officials in the back in a little bit. Hopefully, we get to see a bit of a replay again from a wild freestyle in that puppy dog. Blake Granger said it at the beginning. His goal is to show off for you fans. Make sure you have a great time. Be aggressive and run that truck into the ground. And of course, raise a lot of money for St. Jude. Rip City, make some noise for the man himself from Lafayette, Louisiana, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger, you win the battle of the backflips today during Monster Jam Freestyle, and you're bringing home the BKT Overall Event Championship.
100%, man. It's so much fun to come in here and throw down a freestyle right here at Monster Jam, and to get all you guys on your feet screaming, that just feels so good, man. You have no idea. But hey, I want to say a little hats off to my man, Alex Barden, man. He tried a backflip last year, it didn't go his way, and that was his first time trying again. It didn't go his way. But we're going to tell him, just like I tell everyone else, when you get knocked down, you get back up, you keep fighting, you believe in yourself, and you never give up. And he will land that backflip one day, he will be back. But hey, did you guys have fun at Monster Jam? Let me hear you. You guys have been off the chain. 4 events, packed houses, Rip City crowds. I've been having a blast. Round of applause for my crew chief tractor right here. This man builds one bad to the bone Monster Jam truck. And yeah, it ain't Gravedigger, baby. It's Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And I tell you guys, thank you one more time for donating to St. Jude and helping us break that goal. We're saving lives right here at Monster Jam. That's awesome. But hey, I got one last question for you, and I want to hear it. Where my dog's at?
Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Congratulations again to Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, not only taking home another freestyle win, but the overall event championship and also the St. Jude ambassador of the event. That's my highlight of the afternoon for the final event. But Karina, you were in the stands with all these incredible fans. What about you?
Honestly, it was definitely how Alex titled it. The battle of the backflips. I don't think I've ever seen so many backflips in a freestyle, in an arena especially. It was just absolutely amazing to see. And then of course, getting my pick right for the weekend. That's also another win for me.
Now, Monster Jam fans, this is our 4th and final event. This is my first time, and Karina's coming on out to Portland, Oregon. And I've got to say it once again, my name is Shanissa Cruz, your play-by-play host. On behalf of myself, Karina Encarnacion, and our pit reporter, Alex Miniak, and everyone at Feld Entertainment, we had a blast, and we hope you did too. And we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.